Hi friends, today we are going to learn about what is a first class function in JavaScript. In JavaScript, functions are first class citizens, meaning they can be treated like any other values such as numbers, strings, objects. This concept is called first class functions or first class citizens. How does it mean for functions to be first class? Being a first class function means that functions in JavaScript have the following properties. They can be assigned to a variables. Functions can be assigned to variables just like any other value. They can be passed as arguments to other function. You can pass functions as arguments to the other function. They can be returned from other functions. Functions can return other functions from them. They can be stored in data structures. Functions can be stored in arrays, objects, and any other data structures. Examples: assigning functions to variable. So here we have a function and we have a variable name called greet. In the function we are printing console.log, which is a hello world string value. So when we call this greet function, output is hello world. Here the function is assigned to the variable greet. You can call the function using that variable. Passing functions as argument. Here we have two functions. One is say hello and call function. And call function will take function. So in the say hello, we have a console.log which is printing of hello. And when we are calling with call function, it is expecting a function. That is, we are giving say hello as a function. So the output is hello. In this example, the function say hello is passed as an argument to the call function and then executed inside a call function. Returning functions from functions. Here we have a function outer parenthesis with open curly bracket and close bracket, and return we are also calling another function which is inner function. In inner function we are printing that I am inner function. So when we call with outer function using a variable const, so outer returns the inner function. When we call with inner function, the output is I am the inner function. Here the outer function returns another function inner, and you can store that returned function in a variable inner function which you can then invoke. Storing functions in arrays or objects. Here we have a array of operations which has a two functions. One is add, which takes two parameters and returns a plus b, and function with a subtract which takes two parameters, returns a minus b. And console.log operations at index 0 we are calling with 5 comma 3 with operations. 0 means this function will get called. 5 comma 3 the output is 8. This is called addition. And operations 1 5 comma 3 this is 5 minus 3, this will get called. So this is subtraction. In this case, functions are stored in an array and can be called just like any other elements in the array. Why are functions first class citizens? The fact that functions are first class citizens in JavaScript provides a lot of flexibility in programming. For example, higher order function. Functions that take other functions as arguments or return functions as a value are possible because functions can be treated as a data. Functional programming. JavaScript supports functional programming paradigm where functions can be passed around, composed, and returned, enabling powerful patterns like callbacks, closures, and currying. Summary: the first class function means that functions in JavaScript can be assigned to a variable, be passed as arguments to the other function, be returned from other function, be stored in data structures like arrays and objects. This capability is central to many powerful JavaScript features and programming techniques. So friends, this is all about first class functions in JavaScript. Thank you.